Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you so much for starting off your weekend by watching a movie review, which is brought to you by my fiancée, Shay, because she told me she's never seen this movie before, and I was just like, can't have none of that. Talladega Nights. NASCAR superstar Ricky Bobby is at the top of his game, but he loses it all when the French Formula One winner Jean Giraud defeats him in a race. Now Ricky must pull himself out of the depths of despair and restore his honor on the racetrack. First off, this movie is hilarious. I was laughing like every 5 minutes, it seemed like, and just every line in this film. I think since this movie came out, I've heard majority of the lines in this film being quoted by people. Like, that's how just iconically funny this movie is. And I think the main part of the reason why it was so iconic is just the amount of effort that Will Ferrell and the rest of the cast put into their roles. Like, it was just so much fun to watch. And like, even like the bad-mouthed little kids, they were just going all out. Gosh, I love those kids. They're like such jerks, but they're so funny. Don't be like that in real life, though. You will get jumped. I also really enjoyed the character development of Ricky Bobby. And yeah, it's been done before. Shay brought this to my attention. You know, you have a hero who has everything and becomes super arrogant, but then he loses it all, gets humbled, and then rebuilds himself into something better. But the reason why I really enjoy it is because of the performance of Will Ferrell, just how he does a great job of being an arrogant jerk to suddenly being a humbled man who's just passionate about racing. Like, he just does an incredible job of changing the tone of the character. Because as the movie progresses, he starts off real boisterous and loud, and he says weird stuff, and then as the movie goes on, he's like, kind of quieting down. He's saying more rational things. It's still Will Ferrell movie, so he's saying silly things, but they're more rational than the beginning of the movie. It was just an impressive tone change by Will Ferrell. Like, he's a great actor. Give him props. I can't give the same praise to the other characters, though, because the film suffers from the comedy film trope of stuff just happening out of nowhere. Like, one example is the sudden change of character in Ricky Bobby's best friend, Cal, who's played by John C. Reilly. So he, basically goes from being a doormat for Ricky, just doing whatever he says, to, all of a sudden stealing Ricky's wife and his house. There was no setup for that, not a hint that Cal wanted Ricky's wife. It was just happening because of plot. And sometimes comedies do that for the lulz, but it does get noticed, and it bugs people. Despite that, this movie is just one of the best there is, plain and simple. It wakes up and it pisses excellence. But seriously, it just flies in and kicks butt, like Captain Marvel. So let me know down in the comments below what movie you'd like to see me review next. And as always, if you liked my reviews and you want to see more, click on the subscribe button down below, or just wait until the end of this video and click on my face.